Hello, everybody. My name is Michael, and it's been a while since we spoke. I do have videos ready, and I am obviously a part of Fedex now. I haven't posted video in 22 days. I think that's the longest it's ever been on this channel. We were taking a moment to breathe, and not in terms of YouTube. I love YouTube. I love making videos. I've made a ton of videos. I just haven't posted any of them. Neither on this or on the other channel. And by the way, if you're interested in car content, we may have some very, very cool news. Potentially, I don't know, depending on what happens, we are going to something interesting tomorrow, and that may determine whether that channel will explode like crazy, because we may have some extraordinary content that I've never ever filmed before. Now, that may not turn out to be anything, so I'm not getting too excited yet, but just in case, wanted to hype you up. So, wow, it's been something. I've been working with FedEx. We've had our hours each week slightly increased to we're getting closer to what I was promised, and to full-time hours, even though I'm a full-time employee. I will be driving, finally, by myself tomorrow for the first time ever. So that's exciting. I was package handling the first 2 weeks, and then this past week we were training in terms of shadowing other drivers and having a driver train me and teach me, and we have a route now, and it's going to be super cool. It's a route driving between amazing houses. Honestly, I love this route. This was one of my favorite routes ever. This specific road and the towns alongside it. It's one of the wealthiest enclaves in all of Illinois. And I get to drive every day past it. And it's not only an easier route because it's not as heavy and industrial, and there's some good scenery. There's lush forest you're driving through. Well, not forest, but just green landscape that you're able to drive through, instead of backing up into depressing industrial, I can't say it on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. It's not great, right? So there's some FedEx routes like that. I'm sure this is just a beginning, and later on I'll get tossed some heavier stuff, but I'm happy that A, that route is easy, and B, it's going to be something that I enjoy driving through. But also it's motivational, because I delivered 2 houses where one specifically, I looked it up. The guy, it's almost a $10 million home. The guy had a guest house. It's right on the lake. You saw the most beautiful view. And I saw, the guest house, you drive past it, and there's a gate to the neighbors and whatever. And then I look up the house, and it turns out after some quick investigation, there's not just 2 homes on that property. There's a third one as well. A $2 million lodge that's built specifically for cigars and other stuff. And it's like, whoa, that's crazy. But anyways, there's some other houses we delivered to, like $6-7 million. I mean, this is just crazy stuff, right? And obviously, man in uniform, picking up packages and delivering packages. You get to see the front lines. I mean, you see it for a minute or two, and then you keep driving on to the next stop, and it's other stops, but it's much more relaxed than Amazon, so that's for sure. Only thing I don't like is the package handling, the sorting of the packages. That's, it's pretty laborsome. It's a tough job. When I was package handling the first 2 weeks, it's a lot of movement. You're getting your 10,000 steps, but man, it's fast paced. It's, I thought my back would go out, but thankfully it didn't, and I'm actually a little more flexible now. It's better. So in terms of what's been happening recently, this has been the toughest financial year of my life. I am glad I got this position with FedEx, because not only A, do they have great benefits, but if I were to stay with them, and this depends on many factors, but and I were to continue to work and invest into a 401k their 401k plan is one of the best I've seen yet. I know there's better ones out there, but it is through Vanguard, which is a good company. Yes, their rates have increased and whatnot, but they do a 200% match on the first 4%. I got that this week in the mail, and I was like, whoa, that is crazy. That's better than a lot of others I've seen. And then it goes all the way up to, it's 100% match up to 6%, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all, It's pretty crazy. So the health benefits are really cheap and good for just the employee, for the spouse as well, or for family members. Obviously it goes up in price, but still it's $300 less than I was paying at the dealership for slightly better deductibles. So, I mean, really, it's like, let's just say a $350 per month difference. That's huge over the course of a year. A couple $1,000s right there. Now, yes, you're earning less, but it's something that a lot of people do as a primary job, and then they have another, or as a part-time job, then they have another primary. They usually have two jobs, so that's fine. We're already technically sort of working a part-time job as well. We are going to replace that most likely with something else soon. We've got a lot happening. I wanted to post because we haven't talked about anything really over the past 3 weeks, and we are going to backtrack a little bit, post the content I did make, and go right into cryptocurrency finance work and provide personal updates as well. We are charging our car right now. We're at 29 miles. It is still cold. It is 11:57 p.m., almost midnight, 37 degrees, and it will be, it says on my watch 35. It's going to be in the high 20s overnight. So I love winter, but I do want this cold temperature season to end because of this car. Like, I just can't charge it even to 50%, let alone 100%, due to a variety of reasons. It takes too long. Most of the free chargers, they do a hold on your card. If you don't have any money, then you're screwed. You go to level 2, and those take forever. I mean, it's just crazy. I wasted already today, more than 2 hours of my life charging this vehicle, and then I had to use it, and now it's down, and now we're going to waste another hour. So anyways, it has been tough. The first quarter is done. All right, January, February, March. March is almost over here. Last couple days, last week. And boy, oh boy, am I excited. We've had some interesting interviews. We've got less than 3 months left of school. So depending on whether or not I do stay with FedEx or find something potentially better. I mean, if I find a better paying opportunity, like way better, then yes, I'm open to leaving FedEx. But it would have to be something that because I enjoy it now. And I don't know, I'm still new. The first 3 weeks were kind of tough. And to be honest, I didn't really enjoy those because I was doing something that kind of felt like a bait and switch, your package handling instead of being a driver. But I understand the company's a little disorganized, it has its red flags and issues, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the driving, delivering, the smiling to customers. It's a relatively easier job. Yes, at times, depending on which route you get, it can be very laborious, hard labor, where some of these routes really suck. When you're going into these industrial bulk zones and you have these heavy duty 100-pound packages that you're just tossing in and out. I mean, some of these routes, they're bad, and I've shadowed certainly a couple, and it's like, whoa, that's there's some that are just depressing. And then you come back to the station, your package handling, doing thousands of packages. It's tough, but and for the pay, it is something that it's like, whoa, some of these positions. I mean, man, but it is a very humbling and great learning experience as well, because no matter how long I stay with this company, it is every single company I work for, there's always something you learn. But here, it's like I actually enjoy certain parts of it. My mind's kind of, in sales, my mind turned to car sales mush at the end of the day, because you're arguing with the client, you're negotiating, you're there the whole time, and it's tough to think. Where here, I'm actually able to think about other things now. And later on, I heard a lot of drivers, they listen to podcasts when they're driving. They're able to come up with great ideas. I'm excited. I have a lot in the works right now. I can't go into really any details because I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to reveal some plans. Ooh, okay, but that's it. I don't know. We're kind of ranting here, so I'm going to stop it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we'll keep you updated. I just want to post something right now just because it's been forever, and the other stuff I've recorded, I haven't edited it. I may not post more than 50% of that. But I do want to have this YouTube channel serve as a reminder of hopefully the day that I am rich and successful in the future, I can look back and laugh and say, ha, 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 oh man, that was a crazy time. Man, it is cold in this car because I can't really turn it on because then it's going to be charging slower. Wow. Have a good one.